This could be the future of Vegas if they keep ripping everybody off. Must have been a fun motel back in the day. Now it's all boarded up. They broke the window here. So the saucer in there. The left side is all boarded up. That's the Fremont experience there, just a block away. And if you just walk down here, a block to 7th and Fremont, you're gonna find a different scene out here. It's really empty, run down, and quiet. But that can be dangerous too. Nothing on this side of the strip looks friendly. A lot of people haven't seen this side of Vegas, but from this Mantis on, things change. Let's take a walk. Man, I was just strolling out here to find a drink because it's really hot today. And I found out this area is really run down. Well, let's see. Look at that hotel across the street. The Venue. I don't even think that's open. Doesn't look open. It's a closed venue. A lot of these motels here, they're not even open anymore. They're just apartments now. And people that live here in these weekly rates or monthly rates are just not your average guest staying in Vegas. Read the vowels in Celine Dion out loud. What? So this is the Western Hotel, and it's no longer open. Life is beautiful with that font. Must be sarcasm. Yeah, a lot of the glass here is all broken. This is all boarded up. This must have been the entrance here, but this place is closed. There's the sign up there. Oh, okay, so this is just for events now. It's not even like weekly rates or anything, just events. It's another one of the old signage from the Western Hotel. We have a bar over here that's blasting music, but there's nobody out here. Not a single person. It's around 2 p.m. right now. And it's not really that hot. I mean, it's hot, but nothing crazy. Over here in this patio, nobody either. Why are they blasting the music? For nobody. Not a single person in this place. Except for him, but he's just taking a nap. It must have been a wild party last night. And here we have the Golden Goose, surrounded by pitch and poop. Yeah, this place screams out desolation. That's all I can say. That Vegas Test Kitchen, that looks closed. Across the street, all the windows are covered up with paper. Over here we have a record store. That's cool to see. It doesn't look open. It's closed right now for some reason. They got all the posters there for metal shows. They're gonna have Crypta there and Corrosion of Conformity. Carcass play too. Cool. Over here, this is another place that looks closed on the corner. Another motel across the street. That doesn't look open. See, this place is closed. Here's a liquor store that's open. Liquor stores always survive. And barbershops. For sure, this Traveler's Motel is not open. Every single door is boarded up to avoid squatters. Because weather doesn't get bad enough to protect it for like a hurricane or anything like that. It's just to protect it from squatters. Look, every single door is boarded up at this motel. Travelers, Airpool Travelers. No vacancy. The lucky motel is not so lucky anymore. This one looks like it burned down. You can see the burnt wood up there above the boards. Not so lucky anymore. Same thing over here. Every single door and window is boarded up. Yeah, this one definitely burned down. They even covered the pool. Yeah, that's smart. It was just gonna gather trash and water you don't want. Look at this place. This could be the future of Vegas if they keep ripping everybody off. Nah, that's never gonna happen. They know what they're doing. They know their numbers. No matter how many fees they add to your bill, people are still going to come back. They can add anything they want now. Resort fee. The one that always gets me is the convenience fee. How can it be convenient to not even tell you what the fee is for? For printing the receipt? Printing receipt fee? Here's another motel that looks all boarded up. Las Vegas Motel. Forget about it. Man. Look at this place. Now this one's fenced off just like the other ones. And all the doors have been boarded up. And they drew a door on the boards so it doesn't look like boards. But they are boards. Let's see if we can get a better angle from here. Just look at that. Must have been a fun motel back in the day. Now it's all boarded up. Maybe they should add boards fee. Boards fee on the bill, and people will still come back. Hey, but my hotel is not boarded up, but the other ones are, so we'll charge you. Okay, where do I sign? So this was the Fremont Motel. This was the parking lot. It's all empty now. And here we're coming up on Starview Motel. Another one, all boarded up and closed. They broke the window here. Oh my God, it's a disaster in there. What I was telling you about squatters, if they do find a way, they'll get in there for sure. Now this place also burned down. You can see the roof is missing back there in the back rooms. The star view is no longer a nice view. Abandoned. Well, it looks like all the hotels on this side are closed. I'm sure this is not recent. You know, they got all the fancy hotels on the other side. They don't need this anymore. And here is the, what is this? The Pure Pan Motel. I think that is either demolished or is this one here. Let's go find out. But anyway, it's all boarded up as well. Look at this place. Also fence off. And this one too, they drew doors on the boards so that they look like doors. I like that. That was creative, and it looks a lot better than boards. Is this the future of Las Vegas? You let me know in the comments. I can't wait to read those comments. This must have been the leasing office. Across the street, we got all these other motels. They removed the sign on that one. Maybe it's just apartments now. Look, they even drew windows here on the boards, and there's a tiger inside having a drink. And a camel. Right next door we got somebody tweaking out. And here's another motel with no vacancy. Same thing, all boarded up. Boards, boards, boards. Not too creative on this one. That one also burned down, at least just that room. That one burned down. How you guys doing?
Hey, what's up, man? We're good. We were wondering what's going on, so.
Just making a video.
Oh, you're making a video?
Yeah.
Okay. The problem with these hotels is that a lot of homeless, as you may have seen in this area.
Yeah.
The addicts and stuff will break into these rooms. So.
Yeah, I seen that one burned down. It was probably them.
Yeah, no, a lot of it's been burnt down. I think they've even found like dead bodies and stuff.
What a nightmare.
Like, people OD and die in them, and nobody goes in here. No one finds them. Isn't that what it's called? A dead guy in there who's been dead for a while? Yeah. So,
wow.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's the spiel. We can probably put that in the video. So, because we work them, so we know all about them.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right, man.
Hey, thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it. Have a good one. I just spoke to a couple of cops here that were telling me that some people will pass away in these hotel rooms and be in there for days or weeks, and nobody will find out until it's too late. Look at that liquor store there. Look, the fence broke off over here. All the windows are boarded up. And these are probably apartments now. Let's see. Yep, they're furnished apartments. Not really high end on this side. At least they still have the pool. So this is all furnished apartments over here. And here we came up on a 7-Eleven gas station. Really run down too. At least the gas is cheaper than California. $3.93. It's like $1 less. That's not too bad.
For shopping 7-Eleven. For your safety, the parking lot is being video recorded.
Now that sounds creepy. Over here we have more apartments. Really sketchy apartments out here. And the economy motel out across the street is all boarded up. The left side is all boarded up. Over here we have a place that's available. There's the sign up there. This one's all boarded up. The one next door, same thing. All boarded up. Right next door, it's another one. And this one's open, it's a smoke shop. This one only says no trespassing, so it must be vacant. These here is all boarded up as well. Look at that. Broke the glass up there. Really, really run down. The Desert Moon Motel. I think this one is open. Yeah, it says open right there. That's cool. They have a few guests. That's cool. If you're in a budget. All these vacant lots around here. And nothing going on. I mean, like no construction or anything like that. No development or anything like that. I think this is just a car sales lot. Man, they even got an ice cream truck. But it needs some repair. Anybody trying to start a business, an ice cream business? Here you go. It only needs an engine. After that, you're all set. Should we go in there and ask, hey, how much for the ice cream truck? Another 7-Eleven. This place is full of 7-Elevens. Look at this old sign. All I can read is where it says vacancy down here on the bottom. The other ones are all blacked out. I can't tell what that is. I think I'm gonna leave it right here. We've seen enough. I can't wait to see what you have to say in the comments. Always check the description for additional information, and I'll see you in the next video.